Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here. And man, so many of the XRP community have decided to sell their coins or stop talking about XRP, and we've literally been talking about this lawsuit for like the last week or so with not that much hope for many holders. Me, however, I'm still very optimistic. I'm still holding XRP. I will not sell my coins. And I've also just said on Twitter, even if we do go down to the ground, I'm proud that I tried it. Alright, and that I'm doing that doesn't mean that you should too, as these videos are not financial advice and you shouldn't take it that way. But we are giving away, I know, a huge amount of 500 XRP if one of these videos before the year ends hits 2,000 likes within 24 hours. I think we hit like 1,500 or very close to that on one of the videos from yesterday, maybe like 1,400. So hopefully today one video can hit 2,000 likes and we can give that away. It would be insane. So make sure you press the like button, comment something down below, and subscribe. Having said that, guys, I want to talk a little bit more about what I think can save XRP, and one of those things is this Coinbase lawsuit. But before we get into that, I also want to quickly show you guys GSX. And the main reason I'm saying that, of course, is because I think there's a lot of potential behind GSX. A couple of you guys comment, oh, it's a scam, oh, it's bad, this, that. If you think so, don't join, don't buy it, right? You could just look it up, and if there's something which cannot be debunked, hey, I was wrong. But as of this point, every question I've had, everything I've looked up, it looks legit. And basically the purpose of this coin is to be the first growth coin. GSX offers the asset backing currently $3.2 billion. And this, by the way, some people said, you're lying to us. No, I'm not. This is not only in real gold that they have, but also in gold-rich land. I've asked them for the coordinates of the land that they own. They just give it. They say, hey, go over there if you want to. However, Zimbabwe has some, because that's where it is, has some rules right now with CV. You guys know what CV is, right? So you might not be able to go there, but you could theoretically go there. And he told me, again, the guy I've been talking to, that eventually we can all just come on over and he'll invite a lot of the guys that I know, at least, that talk about GSX2, to just come check it out so we know for certain. However, again, I put a couple thousand in because I want to test it out. I want to check because the idea behind it is definitely quite cool. And I just am a little bit tired of people saying, you're lying to us, you this, you that. No. Why would I lie? I have no purpose in that. My link gives 5%, but once more, again, you guys, as you know, a referral thing can always give me a commission, right? Same for Binance, same for bitrue, any link. But if you don't want to buy, don't. I don't give a shit. If you buy or don't buy. I'm just showing this to you guys. That's it. You can do with that info whatever you please. All right, so some real info now, though. This Coinbase lawsuit, right? Now, Coinbase will be fighting why XRP is not a security. And that was actually kind of a laughing matter at first. I looked at it and was like, yeah, they won't. But then I looked at it. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. And when I checked it out properly, let's quickly take a look at what Bank said here in a couple of occasions. This will 100% help Ripple versus SEC. And what happened here was we talked about the Pally showcase of the Coinbase lawsuit, and Bank said an individual is alleging Coinbase sold him a unregistered security XRP. And there's basically all the information about the lawsuit right there. And what I didn't think about was that right now, it's actually in Coinbase's best interest to just disprove that XRP is a security, or to prove that it isn't a security either. Or I guess they can just go through a couple of these other claims and kind of go against that. But I think the easiest way for Coinbase to pull through is to just claim, hey, XRP wasn't a security at the time we sold it to you. XRP wasn't a security at all, yada, yada, yada. And eventually they might win that lawsuit, which in turn could also win the one for XRP/Ripple specifically. It could also be that this lawsuit is only going to be resolved after the Ripple lawsuit, as, well, if they cannot throw it out the window quickly, because Coinbase has some good-ass lawyers and they might be able to do that. Oh my days, hopefully the recording is still there. I just yoinked my microphone across my freaking table here. Uh-oh. I hope everything is still set in place. I hope you guys didn't get a freaking shock towards your eardrums as well. Maybe rip all headphone users. Or maybe you guys didn't hear it at all. I just yoinked my microphone here across the table. I don't know how that happened. But all right, let's continue on. Sorry, that's stupid. I think I just pulled my my headset cord, and I have like the headset pinned into the microphone. I just pulled it by accident and just yoinked. But all right, there we go. So yeah, it might be that the Coinbase lawsuit will actually only be resolved after the Ripple lawsuit, but if it doesn't, it's actually a pretty good future for XRP. Bank also said, the largest crypto exchange in the US of America, Coinbase, is going to court to say why it doesn't think XRP is a security. Brilliant. And even though it may not be the case completely, because they can still disregard it on a couple of other places, Coinbase can also argue that the SEC's inaction and lack of regulatory clarity for 7+ years is or was complicit, or basically saying, hey, SEC, we wanted regulations, you didn't give them to us, or actually the SEC is not the perfect body for it, as the SEC can just sue and try to make new rules that still have to be approved by another body. So maybe they actually made the rules, but it just didn't get through. That's also a possibility, by the way. But they're just going to argue, hey, we wanted rules, we didn't know, you didn't tell us, so how could we have known? Because that's the same thing for Tether, right? And also, if Coinbase were to lose this suit, which again, they cannot afford to do, they will literally go broke. Coinbase will be no more, so will almost no other exchange that actually issued XRP or held XRP or anything like that. So I think the SEC also knows if Coinbase were to lose this one, it will be all over for crypto. And even though I know for almost a fact that SEC and just America government in general would definitely like to see crypto being controlled by them, they don't want to completely destroy crypto. They just want to make it kind of, groundwork, but they don't want to completely destroy it. They just want to make sure that it integrates into the current system. But there's also another lawsuit going on right now between Tether and, I guess, just let's keep it at that. There's a lawsuit going on with Tether right now because of the Stable Act and because of the fact that Tether, a stablecoin, is operating right now, even though it might have not, should have maybe not done that. All exchanges holding Tether could have also been doing this security issue. And so it's going to be either up to these exchanges to prove that Tether wasn't in real security, but I guess that's what the lawsuit about. It's mostly going to be about how exchanges do not have liability for the things that they sell if they weren't a security at the time they sold it, which is going to be a heavy debate, or the fact that all these crypto exchanges can just list whatever they want, and literally if it becomes a security afterwards, well, that's a new problem for them, right? As of this time, though, XRP is just alleged to be a security, and I think one of the things people are overlooking right now is that we are already going from the perspective that everything that the SEC is claiming is the official truth. People said, well, yeah, Brett Garlinghouse sold X amount, Chris Larsen sold X amount, yada, 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 so he's not maybe really a bull, yada, yada, yada. It's maybe not even the truth, right? We don't have the full picture as Ripple hasn't officially responded. And that's something that's very important that a lot of people are missing. They're just looking at the document and saying, oh, this, that, it's not looking good. It depends. We have to wait a little bit more to see what exactly is real, what exactly is fake, and Ripple's rebuttal or Ripple's, back in this, or Ripple's new argument towards them, is going to be what's deciding all of this. And here Bank said, U.S. legislators may categorize stablecoins as securities. If USDT is considered a security, the crypto industry will be in trouble. And that's the thing I've said before, right? If XRP is deemed a security, or if anything like that is going to happen, the whole crypto space will be freaking thrown upside down, because so many crypto projects will be sued. So many exchanges will at least be sued. Maybe they won't lose the lawsuit, but they'll at least be sued. And this, I think, is also definitely true that Tether, for example, is also going to be given another kind of trial here, as the U.S. Treasury is definitely not going to let this slide, and it could be very detrimental for crypto, as I don't know if the stablecoins would just lose their value and not become stable anymore, which would be kind of defeating the purpose, like USDT and USDC, or if the U.S. would just make it so they have to sell it almost instantly and just redeemable. Because if they were to make it a security and the value drops, then that would be a pretty bad day, right? Because, well, everybody who has money in Tether and USDC and whatever, that is 20 billion plus 4 or 3 billion plus, you just go on with this list, you'll find quite a lot more actually. Plus let's say just like $40 billion in total that's just going to be lost in stablecoins then. That would be kind of harsh. I don't think that would be in the best interest for the SEC. They don't want that. And then there was a video from Ham, Eggs, and Sam. Thanks for the breakdown. This is ridiculous. And Bank said, how do you guys feel about this video? So this video here is basically explaining how Brett Garlinghouse had 520 million XRP, for example. He sold 320 million and he kept 200 million. And he said he's very long on XRP and he's a very big bull, yada, yada, yada. Now, I think the important part about all of this, I've also watched this little video here, this 1 minute section, is the fact that we are right now alleging or kind of claiming that all the SEC said is true, and that really Brett Garlinghouse sold this with the pure idea of making money on us. Now, again, that's a very, very difficult one, as he also claims he most likely sold it for Bitcoin, which definitely sounds reasonable, doesn't sound crazy. But Bank said here, which I completely agree with, and I'm really on par with Bank today. I don't know what's happening. He said, I personally need to hear both sides of the case. As of now, these are just allegations, admittedly pretty bad ones. It may have been in the contract, it may have been in contract that he had to sell some for valid reasons. It just doesn't make sense. They know they're targets of the SEC. Why use XRP? Very traceable. I also sometimes think, did Ripple or just the guys over there think they were untouchable? I don't really think so. I think these guys have pretty good advisors. They are backed by huge multinationals. They are a multi-billion-dollar company. These guys are not freaking stupid. They know as well that if they go through with selling something that might be a security, they might get sued for it and lose everything that they ever built or had and lose all their money. So I think there must be something bigger behind that we're not seeing right now. Well, the Ripple has a very good explanation for it. And once more, this is my only concern that I have with the whole suit. All right, that the founders might have sold XRP that was given to them from escrow that was supposedly for XRP ecosystem. If that's the case, I'm very, very bearish. But if that one can be disproven, oh guys, am I long? Which is still the way I am right now until I am proven that that is true. You guys get that? I'm not just following the SEC allegations because the SEC wants to crack down crypto. I don't want to fall to their side. I'm not believing this stuff until it is proven in court that this is actually the truth. If this is the truth, once more, I'll turn bearish most likely because I don't like one of the founders just dumping on my head for no good reason. But once more, if he has a good reason for it, yeah, we'll see. But then again, the Litecoin founder and maybe even Ethereum eventually founder, maybe Cardano founder, eventually almost all these guys who have made money with it may get sued if this is a good part to sue guys on. Same thing for Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't know who he is, but that's a fun thing as well, right? Because you can kind of say Satoshi Nakamoto should have also been sued in a certain degree because, well, he had the most of it, so the distribution wasn't that nice. He had the instant access to it. He kind of had the back then the kind of the trade system or the barter system at that point, I could almost say. He had it in control because, well, it's the inception, so he had a lot of the power. He could have basically manipulated the network at the start. It just is about how it really progresses over time. And that also brings up the question, if XRP is truly decentralized right now, does it matter that it wasn't decentralized at the start when, for my opinion, the rules weren't clear anyway? Does it really matter then that it was a little bit less decentralized back then? If it is right now, if it's still doing a good job right now, is it then worth it from the SEC to sue them for damages from like 7 years ago, possibly up till now, but let's say at least 7 years ago, and just lose tens of billions in the process for $1 billion? I don't know. But if you're talking about the justice system, it very much isn't fair. They're just trying to get money because they're owed, not because it's the best thing for all the people in the world. And then also, I kind of still think, once more, this is, by the way, just a guess. I'm not a financial advisor. None of these videos should be taken as financial advice. And I kind of try to remind people of that because I sometimes see people ask, hey, man, what should I buy? Or how much should I put in? Or what coins can you recommend? And the thing is, I can recommend coins, right? Because those are the coins that I personally hold. However, I cannot guarantee that they will make you money. But I can recommend coins that a lot of people in the community are liking and that people have a general interest to. You guys see the difference right there? So if you ask me in the comment section, man, what coin should I buy? How much should I put in? Should I sell? That I cannot know. I can tell you what I'm doing. And I can tell you that I think I'm very positive, but I don't know if that's going to be the best thing for you because I like risk. You know, I'm talking about this GSX, which basically is a coin which you get a 24% bonus right now, even higher bonuses if you buy more. Again, you can see there's a referral commission for it. Not hiding that, guys, not trying to hide anything whatsoever. Some people keep telling me that I'm trying to be shady with this type of stuff. No, I could be shady, I think, with a lot of things if I wanted to. I'm trying to be completely open with anything that I can. There's a 5% bonus if you use the link, which is why there's a benefit in, of course, the whole referral thing. But that's basically because I'm just excited about them because they supposedly are going to let their coin be pegged to gold, where it's a growth coin because as time goes on, the more gold they have, or the more gold-rich land they have, the more the coin should go up since it's backed by it, basically. See, I think that's a pretty good idea. And that's, again, why I go for it. Hey, if it goes wrong, I don't care. All right, we lost some. Okay, moving on. Right? That's why I'm not throwing freaking hundreds of thousands of dollars at it. I just try my luck, kind of, with different things. That's why I throw some money at a lot of different crypto projects. I just throw my money out there and see what happens. If I make a lot of money with it, hey, very happy. If I don't, I lost some. Okay, I am happy that I tried. That's also something I just shouted out on Twitter really quickly here. Some people said, hey, this is negative, I think. I said, if I lose my money in XRP, I'll be proud I tried. And I stand by that statement. I will be proud that I at least tried to make some money. I had this so many times before, where I just had some investment opportunity. I threw some money at it. I threw maybe even more money than I actually wanted to lose at it. And eventually it was like, man, do I really feel sad? No, I don't. Why? Because I had a good opportunity to make a ton of friggin' money. And otherwise I would have just sat here in my butt. And really the money that I make is purely to make more money. And of course to pay your things to live. But most of the money, why would you want to get rich? It's basically to get even richer and to make sure that you're always stable. But if you don't try anything, how are you going to get there then? You might just invest in some traditional assets, but really starting with your $1,000 and getting to, let's say $1 million or $5 million, I don't know what you want to go for. It's going to be rather difficult. It's possible, but it's still going to be difficult. You still got to take some risk because you got to buy some crazy assets or be ridiculously lucky or just get a loan and block his number. That's also a possibility, right? I sometimes see those Instagram posts, those memes where like how to make what was it now? I just saw it yesterday, I think. How to make $150,000 net profit in crypto. So I just loaned $300,000 from my dad. I put it in XRP, lost 50% of its value, blocked his number, boom, net profit of $150,000. Those things are also a way to get yourself a lot of money if you go through that route. But basically, I'd rather lose $2,000 than miss out on $200,000. Definitely the truth, at least the way that I see it. And some of the guys here are just very negative. Let's see. Okay, this one is just think positive. I like that. Everybody's fine. If you're saying, hey, think positive, I know, I understand, but I'm not really giving up. Let's see. There was somebody here who was just saying, you're very sad about it. Here, weak tweet, man. Weak tweet. I don't get that. There is a chance that they lose. There's a chance they lose money. There's always a chance like that. If you don't see that, you're irrational. Will they win? I hope so. Do I think so? Yeah, I think so. But am I sure? Definitely not. Definitely not. And there's a chance we lose money. So is there with freaking keeping money in your bank. All right, because the US dollar is not that safe either, but people just like to see what they want to see. Just keep it in the back of your head, thinking I'm stupid. But all right, maybe that's for the better, so you don't, involve yourselves with elaborate projects like this. Whatever, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I'll definitely see you guys in another crypto video. Thank you all for coming by and stopping by the channel. I love you guys' support. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing year. Just wanted to quickly shout that out. I love you guys.